Hey guys. Oh, okay, that's fine. Actually, no, it's not. There we go. Hey guys. Today, I'm going to show off my Warhammer army that I finished. Well, I haven't really finished. I'm going to go to 2,000 points, but I got to 1,000 points. And I'm going to tell you, Assimilation Swarm is so fun. I'm going to get out the models that I painted. I painted every single one of these dudes except for like 9 of the Termagants. They're just very boring paints. Well, actually, they're not that boring once you put detail in them. The most detail I have on a Termagant is this little dude. He's got like the white rib cage, the cool chitin and stuff. I didn't paint his guns because I forgot to, but he still looks pretty cool. And then the rest of the Tyranids are either unpainted or look like this. This is when I first painted them 2 years back. And I did repaint most of my models. The one that I repainted most recently, he used to look like a basic psychophage, but I decided to repaint him, make him look a bit more unique and stuff. I should just start plopping these guys out, but this is my 1,000-point army. I have 20 Termagants in here, but I'm not pulling all of them out. I even have a Tyrannifex proxy right here. He's a big dude. I painted him like this because I was just really lazy. But I am going to repaint him someday once I get more paint. I have run out of paint. But he's over there. He's very fun. Tyrannifex with a rupture cannon is so fun. Then the Swarm Lord. This guy was in my opinion, my most favorite paint other than the psychophage. Very nice looking. I got the little sheen on his swords, if you can see that. The white undercarriage, like the white rib cage, like the rest. Then I got my Gene Stealers. I'm not going to pull all of them out, but I got I have 10 Gene Stealers. They look like this because they were meant to be stealthy. Same thing with this guy. I was kind of going for like a stealthy looking thing, but then I was like, nah, I don't want to do that anymore. But these guys, they're like all spotted purple because, you know, they go in and out. They can turn invisible sometimes. I think these are the ones that can turn invisible. This isn't my most well-painted one. Let me actually get my favorite one out. This guy is my most favorite one. I give him little tentacle stuff. I ran out of the tentacle paint. But I had a head lying around. So I was like, hey, let's give him a head. He's really cool. I also have a parasite of Mortrex, which I really keep around because he has really good movement and he's just super fast. He can respawn Ripper Swarms, so that's why I have him, because Ripper Swarms I use for Assimilation Swarm because they are harvesters. They have the harvester keyword, and these are my Ripper Swarms. They're painted the same. I repainted these guys. Actually, I never painted a single one of my Ripper Swarms, actually. So I was like, you know what, since I'm doing Assimilation Swarm, let's at least paint my harvesters. I have another one in here. I'm getting another Ripper Swarm soon from a friend. Just a singular Ripper Swarm. He was a little confused when I asked. I was like, nah, I'm playing Assimilation. He's like, oh, yeah. Then we got my Tyranid Prime. He's painted similar to these guys. I did recently kit bash him. He uses the same data sheet. But I was like, it'd be really cool if he had a sword and bone whip like the other Tyranid warriors and stuff, or the Tyranid Prime warriors from the games and stuff. So I was like, hey, let's give him a sword and whip. That's kind of cool. I just kind of didn't like the tiny little claws. Then I also have my Von Ryan Leapers, which are a little spotted too, because they're going in and out of invisibility. Like, they're chitin is spotted, but I was like, you know, might as well make them look cool. I am going to get a Lictor at some point to replace the Von Ryans because I just think me and my friends, we all prefer to play fixed missions because we don't have mission decks. We use like the tracking apps and they don't tell us what the tactical mission is when we draw it. So we're just like, hey, let's just do fixed missions since we memorize them all. And it's a lot easier for everybody. So we do fixed missions together. And I usually pick Assassination, so I'm just going to replace the Von Ryans with the Lictor. But eventually, once I get enough points, I am going to do Von Ryans and Lictor. I don't know if the Lictor can lead Von Ryans. I don't think he can. But it would be cool just having them, you know, together in the same army. And that's it. That's really it. yeah, that's all my little dudes. That's 1,000 points. I just kind of brought out like a singular of each. Let me actually bring out the tournament guy again. This little dude. But I play Assimilation Swarm because it's just super fun playing Assimilation Swarm. I can heal my guys if they're near Harvester. And the stratagems I like. I like Terraform. I like Reclaim Biomass. And it's just a lot more fun with the stratagems. And now that I have a Swarm Lord, I can use them even more often as I'd like. And I have the Terrain effects. He is my only anti-tank dude. My friends have like three. My two friends who play Space Marines, they both have 3 anti-tank units. They have never only one of them has killed this guy, but that's because for some reason my luck was so bad. But he got him like once. But my friends have like 3 anti-tank units on their army, on their list, and they have only killed this thing once out of the like millions of games we've played together. This guy shreds. Like seriously, he is the only anti-tank dude on my team, and he shreds through all their vehicles. Just boom. It's just really fun having this guy with the rupture cannon. It does suck when it misses, but when it hits, dude, it hits. It hits hard. The highest damage I've gotten on this dude is 22. The max is 24. It's just such a fun character to play. What else was going to talk about? I also am starting a Necron army. I'm taking a break from Tyranids. I am still getting all the models together. Right now, I only have a very poorly painted Hexmark Destroyer. I tried to make him look more like he was in like he rose from an ice planet. I didn't do a very good job, so I am gonna repaint him soon, but I'll get him out real quick. He's just a very basic paint. This is what he looks like. I am gonna repaint him and make it look more nice. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some like bronze parts on him so it looks like the snow is covering him and not consuming him like it does here. I am probably going to keep the tubes blue because I do like the blue color and I already bought it. So I also used the same blue color and mixed in the same white color as this guy to make the marks on the top of this dude's armor. That's actually how I did the sheen on this dude's weapons too. But this guy, he's like the first. I think I'm gonna give him like the bronze spots and stuff, and then I'm getting 2 hex marks. So for the second one, he's literally just gonna be this with the bronze markings covered in snow, but instead of blue plasma, he's gonna have red plasma. So it's like, you know, a Nintendo Switch controller. Because I want them to be twins. I want them to be like brother. Like two brother Hexmark Destroyers just blowing people up together. Because it sounds really fun. I might even give one of them like a tiny little farmer hat. So when I'm like playing the game, I can say, hey, get off my lawn and just, you know, shoot 6 bullets into them. And when they want to come near me, I can just use, you know, the amazing... I love these guys so much because their abilities are awesome. Using the Overwatch strategy on these guys is like a free kill. If something moves near you, boom! Like you can just go from shooting phase to something moving next to you and just go twice in a row. It is amazing. And what's really cool is since I have 2 of the, I'm going to get 2 of these guys, I can use the Overwatch stratagem 3 times. And how that works is I use the Overwatch stratagem on another dude. So like I use it on like one of my other Necron units. And then with these guys, since it says even if you already used the Overwatch stratagem this game, you could use it on this guy for free. So I'm going to do it 3 times. I can Overwatch 3 times in a row. It's going to be very fun. And my unit is going to be mainly vehicles. I'm going to have 2 Triarch Stalkers and 1 Doom Barge. It's like the thing, it's like the huge barge with the giant laser on it that blows people up. I'm going to have that. A command barge for my Warlord, which these guys are actually going to protect because of the enhancements of Starshiner Arsenal. Why did I say it like that? Where if these guys are within 6 inches of a vehicle unit, they can pick it, and since I'm having 2 of them, and they're both going to be given these enhancements, my command barge is going to have the ability to shoot on fallback and take 1 less damage for each attack it takes. So that's pretty cool. My command barge is just going to be like a living. He's just going to be cracked. He's going to be like so hard to kill, and these guys are going to be helping him just kill people. And I also am getting Triarch Praetorians to protect the Triarch Stalkers. You know, I'm gonna have like 1 Triarch Stalker, 5 Triarch Praetorians, and in 2 groups because 2 Triarchs, 2 Triarch Stalkers, and 10 Praetorians, and they're just gonna capture points for me. While I am also gonna have the giant Doom Barge, just go. He's gonna be my anti-tank. He is somewhat similar to the Tyrannifex. He can do he has the same strength as the Rupture Cannon, but he has more attacks and less damage. But same amount of AP, less damage. But it's basically the closest thing I could find to Tyrannifex. And a lot easier to hit, too. Just less damage. That's really the only difference. So I'm going to enjoy playing that. And some, what are they called? Death marks. I'm also going to get some death marks just to go around a map and assassinate people with precision, because my friends have some annoying characters. Like, these characters buff their dudes up so much. So I'm just going to get some death marks because I really couldn't find another unit to fill up the point, and I always take assassinate when we play. So I'm like, nope, might as well get some death marks. So that's my Tyranid army. Those are my plans for my Necron army, and I hope you guys like this video.